Moving into foreign markets can be challenging if you don't get local input.
We expected cultures to change for us, and it took a few years and several tries and embarrassingly several $1 million to realize that we would be more successful if we adapted to the culture. In England, for example, we tried to take the US marketing slogan, which was "One call does it all," and make it translate to the UK. What we didn't realize until we got there was that a call in England meant a personal visit. The Brits didn't understand why we were celebrating the fact that all you had to do was come to the store and pick up your pizza.
Domino's conquest outside the U.S. began in 1983 in Winnipeg, Canada. By 1995, Domino's Pizza International opened its 1,000th store. In 1997 came International Store number 1,500. There were 3,000 stores outside the U.S. in 2006. Today, Domino's is in over 50 markets and is set on growing into more countries.
Our goal in all markets is to be the leader in the delivery pizza business. Not in pizza, but the delivery pizza business. We've had successes with pizza in every market in which we've chosen to go. We operate our business in a consistent manner throughout the world. If you visit a Domino's store in a Latin American country, you will see a storefront that looks very similar to ours. If you went inside the stores, you would see the way that we operate is very consistent with the way that we operate in the United States.
Pepperoni is the #1 topping worldwide. What we discovered when we entered Japan in 1985 was that there was no Japanese word for pepperoni. So the franchisee discovered that he was getting a lot of pizzas being returned to the store after delivery because people thought pepperoni meant some sort of small pepper. They didn't realize it was a meat product. 20 years later, pepperoni is the #1 topping in Japan, and the Japanese word for pepperoni is pepperoni.
There are a host of unusual additions to the standard Domino's pizza menu around the world, like squid, tuna, sweet corn, and lamb. In India, pepperoni was replaced with spicy chicken with respect to the Hindu reverence for the cow. In the Philippines, site selection is based on feng shui, the belief that prosperity hinges on building design and the placement of equipment inside. In the United Arab Emirates, special maps must be created because all of their streets have 3 different names, which are used interchangeably.
I'm in contact with all the marketing managers or marketing directors of each country, and I'm coordinating with them. I'm supporting their marketing calendars. My focus is we are a brand, we are one company. No matter if you're in UK and you're in France or in the Netherlands, we should all go to the same direction and try to be consistent with the brand and work together.
पगली तेरे हाथ में तो आज फ्री पिज्जा का योग है।
सच में जी? Dominos, एक लार्ज पिज्जा, 30 minutes, नहीं तो फ्री।
Your Domino's pizza, ma'am.
ये राहु के घर में शनि कैसे चला गया?
And your free Coke?
Get Coke free with pizza, bread sticks and dip.
पंडित तो खाए फ्री।
If we're in a small country, or if we're in a country we're developing to scale, we generally don't have the money to spend on TV, which is a very effective way of communicating our message to customers. And we have to use local store marketing, which is primarily print vehicles, because it's most cost effective.
The search for qualified operators doesn't vary much overseas. While having the capital to invest is a must, Domino's still looks for people who are capable of operating a business within its corporate guidelines.
이거는 스위스예요. 바삭한 빵에 에멘탈 치즈, 거기다 바질 소스를 바르고 마무리는 퐁듀 치즈로. 어떤 맛일까? 더블 크러스트 스위스 퐁듀 피자. 집에서 느껴보세요. 스위스 퐁듀 피자.
Domino's international growth took off after it began to sell master franchises in 1985. Some master franchisors are large public companies, which is the case in Mexico, England, and Australia. Everyone in the company is encouraged, or in some cases, required to work in a store. The Ann Arbor, Michigan headquarters, or Resource Center, has a training store on its lower level where managers come from all corners of the globe for orientation and training.
In recent years, we created that pizza store right here in our World Resource Center so that not only are they being immersed in pizza store operations, but they have access to all of the resources we have here. But the core is the fundamental operation of a Domino's pizza store and how to make it successful. People are very enthusiastic about what it is that we do. 3,000 people will be together and we'll start cheering. Who are we? Domino's Pizza. What are we? Number one. What's our goal? Sell more pizza, have more fun. And sometimes we'll do this in hotels and the walls will literally be shaking.
Mexico may be the strongest market outside the U.S. Since getting started in 1990, they've grown to over 500 stores, due in large part to their innovative master franchisee, Alberto Torrado. His pioneering efforts have brought a new understanding of food and franchising to his country.
There were no franchises. There were only McDonald's was been in the market for 2 or 3 years. So teaching the people what's a franchise, what's the idea of franchise, what kind of support they have, what kind of royalties they have to pay, is not that easy.
The best master franchisees nurture their stores and support them on many fronts.
The commissary that we have right now that visit every store 2 times a week, we have a delivery company as well as the commissary, and we are delivering stores from Tijuana till Cancun 2 times a week. Another kind of support that we do, we give them all types of training. Our consultants visit every store in the market at least every 45 days. We also have an office here that we help them with administration, we help them with accounting, we help them with marketing materials. Our franchisees have a complete year of advertising already paid. With the 5% they pay, everything is included in that.
Niños, vénganse a jugar que ya llegó la comida.
¿Quién dijo que con la comida no se juega? Nueva Grapizza de Dominos. Pizza acompañada de 3 intensas salsas de colores y sabores muy divertidos. Toda esta semana festejamos el Día del Niño. Pide cualquier pizza grande y tu Grapizza por solo 139 pesos. Grapizza se pinta sola. Dominos, sabor que te llega.
When Domino's Pizza entered Mexico, the pizza product was really positioned at the high end, more an upper middle class kind of food. It was very expensive. That really worked well until the economy of Mexico collapsed, and that forced a radical shift in how they did business. So what they did was they actually lowered prices and began to advertise that pizza is a great meal for the entire family. But they made so much more money doing that today Domino's Pizza is the #1 restaurant chain in Mexico, larger than everybody.
Domino's Mexico has other innovative strategies geared to their specific market needs.
We locate our stores in the high traffic areas. Right now we have an example in the subway station in the country, where we are selling close to 20,000 slices a week.
They set aside one day in which they feed every child in virtually every orphanage in the country.
There's a lot of kids in this country, a lot of poor kids, so we decided to give pizza free to 100,000 kids in this country. Domino's is going to be a company that's going to be here forever, helping the community.
Domino's learned an important lesson about the value of working with local master franchise owners and has prospered ever since.
Sticking with the core strategy that we follow in the U.S. is a really good starting point. Convenience plus great product equals a great business for us.